Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft Modded. In the last episode, we were an idiot. We really should have, set this up for, should have gotten all these crops and then set it up. But I was stupid and didn't do that. So if you'll give me a moment, I need to put away this coal, because I've had it in my inventory for far too long. Also, I moved the clay. That's one thing I did. I moved the clay. I've also got, I also mined another tree, and this is the amount of wood I got from it. So if my previous amount of wood I got from one tree doesn't tell you, this is how much I got from this tree. What is that? That's like not even 90. That's like 100 logs. Which means 400 plus planks. I think that's 101. That's 101 logs. Which is insane. That might be one of the largest trees I've ever cut down. But yeah, as you see right here, it's cut down. Let me grab these. I don't need these because obviously we already have a ton of spruce saplings, and again, they make a lot. But the main reason why I wanted to grab it was because I wanted wood to begin making the house again, and then eventually, hopefully, we'll be able to get that part done, and then all we gotta do is build the, eventually build the thing. But of course, first is the one thing I really want to do right this second, which is put away these oak slabs I don't need anymore. Because I don't need them anymore. And now we're going to start crop movement. So as we normally do, we are going to make this into paper because you need a lot of books. Speaking of needing a lot of books, you need a lot of leather to make said books. And I've been completely neglecting this while I've been building my house up. And so instead of dealing with that farther and extending out my time wasted on not the farm, I should be building up the farm. And I'm just an idiot who wasn't doing that. And so because of that, we haven't been getting much of anything. Cool, I know. I'm playing a game that's on Game Pass, even though I legally own it. Or I legally own a license to play it. I know. I'm aware. I've paid $50 for this same game because I bought it twice. Because it was bought back before all the Microsoft account, Mojang account, and Microsoft account, and all that. And so I've been destined to fail. Anyway, let's start grabbing crops. Eventually, we will be just making a bunch of sugarcane, which we can then use to make other crops or to grow trees when we want to. Oh, hey, I need to open up the thing. We still have oak saplings in there. I honestly don't know why I kept those in there. I kind of had no reason to do so. I must have did it by accident. Anyway, oh, I think these are two crops I swapped a different set of crops with. Because I wanted to have fruits together. And so for some reason I put them here. Ginger, is that kale? Kale, and then turmeric, and then more wheat, and then potatoes, which can then be turned into more potatoes, Luckily, that's the exact amount I need to fully grow that. And we've got more sweet potatoes because I'm an idiot who likes making things difficult for myself. I put away an object I didn't want to, and that's these spruce saplings. Okay. And then we've got carrots, which don't grow as heavily. Beetroot. We got rutabagas. I guess I'll turn the rest of these rutabagas into seeds. This which hasn't grown. This which has. And so we'll make more. These have as well. So we might as well turn them into seeds. This has made one squash. So we will turn one squash into more squash. And now we have strawberry. Alright, and then what's all the way over here again? We had a bunch of it. Oh, it must have... Yeah, it was the new stuff. Because I moved, I think, tomatoes and something else. I think it was, what, tomatoes and lettuce? Maybe? It might have been tomatoes and lettuce. Because we need to make a lot of tomatoes and lettuce for an easy food option. Anyway, time to do the stockpiling of the foods. Alright, so let's put in stuff that aren't seeds. So let's start with the stuff that aren't seeds. Stuff that aren't seeds. We have a lot of lettuce, actually. I don't know if I put lettuce there. I might have put a different food item that I found earlier that I needed a lot of. I guess there's only really one way to truly find out. Last I checked, we should have... Oh, kiwis are filled. Sweet potatoes will probably be filled. But kiwis are filled. Ginger, kale, and that's it. Ginger, kale, and everything else goes into the, yeah, eventually we're gonna have to actually... Yeah, fun fact. Eventually, we will probably have to expand this. Because we're gonna get so many crops and so many seeds. But more importantly, we can continue on with our house. So we'll actually be building it up today. Do I have spruce? Okay, I may have rethought my plan a bit too late, but I think in the future, I'll probably replace this flooring and these stairs with, like, stone bricks or something. Most likely. And then, still, the second floor, the ceiling, and the second floor's ceiling/roof will be made of the same thing. Although... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, that can still work. I can still put up a thing. I'm probably gonna make this the ceiling, because we... Don't tell me that's taller than our previous tree. I hope that's not the case. How many... Uh-oh. How many? 3, and then the 4th one is the ceiling. Let's go check on the spruce slabs we have. Because I thought we had more. We do. So we can kind of gauge what we're going to build from that. I mean, that would make it, like, super tall, is the problem. I think I'll do this. So, obviously we have to, alright, so 1, 2. Oh, surprisingly, my mouse is being somewhat cooperative, which is bad that I'm talking about it, because then it won't cooperate. But either way, I don't know what I did, but the lights are working, and so far the buttons seem to be working. So, you know. Also, I don't think I told you this, but if I recall, bookshelves can be made with any type of wood. And so, even though I'm still using spruce, I can still make the bookshelves in the future. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I did that math right. And then I could just do this. So now for the fun part, which is gonna be designing this. Uh-oh. Well, luckily we have more. Well, we have 20 more. I think I'm gonna do that a little bit, and then I need to actually... You know what might be a good thing I might want to go get? I forget if I can make it or not. But I know I can continue making this. So I think I'm gonna try and do that. I think I know how I'm gonna build this house. It's still gonna be a bit boxy, as most are. But I think I finally figured out what I'm going to do. Also, you know what? I should probably do that now. Now that it's gonna take a lot. Lucky for you guys, I actually need to cut down... Well, I don't need to cut down that tree, but it'd be helpful to get more logs. And so... I'm gonna go... And, I'm gonna go and cut down that tree, which means you're gonna get to see our, you're gonna get to hear more, non-copyright music from the audio library of YouTube. Because I'm an idiot. Yes, I'm still putting their names in the title, in a title that shows off in the video. The songs I currently have are not ones where you do have to submit credits and, like, for Creative Commons. These videos are straight up, just for you to use on YouTube. So, that's why I have them. And I will be using them from this point on. I might download a few more, maybe like a few more happy-go-lucky ones, because a lot of the ones I have are like dramatic and such. But yeah, you will hear from me in a moment, because you're gonna be listening to some tunes. Alright, well, we're back. Now for the piece de resistance. How long did the video last? Or not how long did the video last? How many logs did we get? We got 4 more we got 105 logs from that. You're kidding me. Yeah, that's why I separated the logs. So I could see how many logs we actually got. And that's insane. Okay, so what I have to do here is I have to keep a gap. So I can jump back up. If need be. And so yeah. We're just gonna set that gap right now. Because what I'm about to do, you may already know. I'm gonna make this house in a certain pattern. So I believe I need this here all the way over to right here. Yeah. And then I need to do the exact same thing here. And then I need to do the exact same thing over here. Luckily with this pattern, it'll be super easy to follow. I feel like the main problem is gonna be once we go to a certain point. But huh? Oh. Why? Oh. Maybe this is why. Yeah, that's why. Okay, like, huh? My math isn't mathing. It's because I mathed wrong here. Alright, and now we gotta do the exact same thing over here, which unfortunately means we're gonna have to keep a section out of it to allow me to get back up. So this one's gonna be a little different, but that's because I need to build it as the final piece of building it. Alright, and then this is probably off. Yeah, it's off by 1. I need to go right here. Right, that's parallel with this. It should be. Okay, alright, that should be correct. It looks correct, so I sure hope it is. It looks like it is. Not. Wait a damn minute. Because no, that is correct. Okay. Well, I have to make the arduous task of crafting our next bit. I'm wasting a lot of health right now. And just need food. So, I need to make a bunch of stairs. So, you may already know what I am doing now. You know what else I should do? I'm gonna do this now, only to realize... Oh, yeah, I have to go all the way around. From this side, and then go up here. Because then I can do the stupid part of setting up the very, very top first. So here I'll need a torch. I hope I don't need more slabs. I will need more slabs. What am I saying? What am I saying? I'm just an idiot. I'll need more slabs. Oh. No. I'm right. I'm right, because this game is stupid. Anyway. I need more slabs anyway. I again forgot. I need a ton anyways. I should definitely do this part though. What am I doing? I don't need to do this part yet. Cause what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make... I don't even need to do this now that I think about it. No. I am right. I don't need that. Because the ceiling is gonna go all the way to the top. So that's the actual bit that's going to be ceiling. Everything else is going to be stairs. Now, I didn't fully think this through, but now that I think about it, I can do that. I could do it pretty easily. I know exactly what I need to do. Okay, well, that's good. We gotta sleep anyways, and then I gotta activate stairs. And I also got to start putting down more torches up here. There we go. Where's the light blocks? Where's the light blocks? Where's the light blocks? 9. 9. 9 and 9. Okay. We're good here. Good. So, now for the next step of the plan. Which technically can allow us to do this. Because these are still that. But I need to do that a few times. Is the awkward part. Because what if I told you we're gonna need a lot of stairs? Like, a lot of stairs. Like a bunch of stairs. Do I do the same? I probably won't use the same music. I'll probably do a cutoff. But I am going to have to cut down... I don't have to cut down the tree, but if I want to make life easier, I should cut down the tree. So, unfortunately, here we go again. Because actually, you know what? Let's see what we can make up to that point. So what we need to do is we need to go right here and start going around. Now, for those who have not played Minecraft, you can do this with stairs. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a reason to do that. Which is the lucky part of this attempt. Oh, yeah, stairs are built where you place them. So, if you place on the upper side of the block, it also depends on what angle you're at, which dictates it. Anywho, what we need to do is we need to do this on both sides, and then we go back over. And we need to do this. I can make a set of temporary blocks to get back up here. But first, we actually need to do these. It would make life a whole lot easier if we did these first. Technically. But what we need to do is we need to do this, and then those link up, And then we can do this. And then we can realize that we're off by 1 block. Because I'm stupid. And didn't think this through. Oh well. I tried to be specific with this. I can get rid of these and then use them for what I want to do. So, we're using a building technique where... Oh, come on. There we go. We're using a building technique to, make a vaulted ceiling. Oh. You're a block I forgot I needed to deal with. Anyways, you're a block I forgot I needed to deal with, like, now. I need a plank. It doesn't matter what plank. I just need it. Because it needs to go there. Because it needs to signify that spot. Right there. Because that's the edge of the wall. Alright. So that's where it starts. So... maybe I should do the other side first. You know what? Maybe I should. That math ain't mathin'. That math is mathin'. I'm just dumb as heck and so stupid that I fell off the roof again. Alright. Well, am I actually done? I believe I am. So I can just build all the way up here. I don't think I have the sticks for what I want to do. I'm gonna need a few more sticks to use. Cause what I need to do right now is just go up the side of this. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm just dumb as hell. Alright. So with what I'm... Oh, wait. Oh, good. My timer is still going. Very good. So what I was doing there was I was, I was getting stuff set up there on that side, so we need a bunch more stairs. Because I knew we needed a bunch of stairs. Because we're barely even through half of this. The number of stairs we need. Alright, and then we do this, and this. And unfortunately, I do have to end this episode here. So, let's move a bit forward. Put that up. So, if you like this episode, you can like it down below. You can comment. That's entirely up to you. If you liked it enough that you want to subscribe, I recommend you do so. And when you do so, you hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload. Because I have a regular schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Unfortunately, Sonic Adventure is currently on hiatus, hence why you're seeing this. Because I got way too annoyed with Sonic Adventure 2. So, unfortunately, for my own sanity, I do have to stop the series where it currently is, which is literally like the final mission, which sucks. But eventually I will get into the mental state to be able to deal with the difficulty that is the final stage of Sonic Adventure 2. It, I feel like, is the only really bad thing about the game. Now, noted, I'll talk about that later. I'll talk about that in the actual video. Because it just culminated in that one. But more importantly, I will hopefully see you in the next episode. Alrighty? Bye-bye!